Alright guys, I'm Leon, I'm back again. Today we're gonna talk about some tech stuff. The Samsung Galaxy Book3 Ultra in particular. That's the one we're gonna talk about today. But before we do that, I'd just like to say this. I'm not paid to rave, I'm not sponsored either. I don't get any money for doing this YouTube channel. I'm just doing this because it's fun. It's fun to share my experience with you guys, and hopefully it will help you out if you're gonna choose the right computer. With that said, I'm not scripted either. I just break in freely, and sometimes I miss some numbers and sometimes too much information pops up. But we're all humans, I hope you can live with that, alright? So let's jump into the Samsung Galaxy Book3 Ultra. Alright, so here we are. For you guys who watched my channel earlier, have seen that I did some Samsung S23 Ultra reviews and photo and filming in particular, because those are the most awesome things and features on that phone. Where is that device? Here it is. Here is the masterpiece of mobile devices with camera. This is a camera with a built-in mobile phone. This got me inspired so much that I want to check out Samsung even more and closely. How are their computers? Because I can film an 8K with this one, but I can't edit it in my computer that I'm using right now, my MacBook. I can't. My MacBook dies. Okay, it's an old MacBook, I need a new computer, that's it. I could go down there and buy a new Apple, but I think Apple is kind of boring. And if I have the same Samsung environment, that's a hard word to say, same Samsung environment, and the whole complete cycle, maybe it will work Sublime. So I had the opportunity to test ride the laptop with the phone, and this is my opinion about it. So where is the laptop? Where is it? Here it is. Here is the Samsung Galaxy Book3 Ultra. It's a piece of aluminum, it's really nice, it's really light, it's like carrying a cloud, to be honest. It's 1.7 kilos. 1.7 kilos of pure power. This is not like the biggest one, you have the one with the i9 processor, but this is with the i7, and it's good enough, believe me. I have been gaming with it, I have been photo editing with it, I have been video editing with it. It works perfect, smoothly. I mean, for the little brother, this is great. I could just imagine how good the big brother are, but it costs like 1,000 euros more. This one costs 2,200 euros, I think, with 16 gigabytes of RAM inside it. It's a really affordable computer for that amount of money. You get lots of bang for the buck, sort of speaking. So why do I think that is so bang for the bucksy? Well, let's start from the outside. From the outside, as you can see, it's a really slick design. It's easy for your eyes. And it's also easy to carry on your arms. Yeah, it is. So we got ports here. We got two USB-C ports. We got one HDMI port as well. And on the other side, you got USB-A and also a micro SD card reader. I don't know why they make a micro SD card reader. How many of you use that one? Very seldom I use the micro SD cards anyways, more common than I use the mini. But it's here, and it's even more that I have on my Apple. You also have the plug, which is kind of weird in some way. Because most of us doing this wireless, while you can game on this computer, you like to be wired in, you know, with your internet connection here. But they skipped that port and put in a 3.5mm plug instead, which is kind of strange, I think. Also, you have the sound system in this one from AKG. I didn't thought AKG exists anymore. I thought it was called Levit. You can also check out my Levit review here about the sound card, which is great. Or is it that AKG owns Levit? I don't know. But it's some forum there that happened. I don't know, really. But the sound in this one is quite okay to be this small computer and so light. Let's open the lid up. Here is the funny part. Alright, usually when you open up a PC, it will flip over. Samsung doesn't. It opens up smoothly. That's a sign of quality, in my opinion, because Mac does that as well. You can open it with one hand and it's still steady on the table. This one R2, kind of. It wiggles a little bit, but well, it's okay. It's okay to be this light. It's only 1.7 kilos again, so it's a really light computer. The screen, as you can see in the video here, the screen shakes a little bit too easy for my taste. It's a really, wiggle it. For being a 16 inches screen, 3K, it's a little bit too wiggle. But the AMOLED screen quality is sublime. It's so good. I love the colors. It's so good. It's so great to edit it in photo, but it's also great to game and watch videos into it as well. It's a really high-end quality screen, but Samsung spoiled it. They made it too glossy, so you only see yourself inside here. And you start to see yourself, that's the only thing that you're gonna see the whole day, because you can't take your eyes from it. It's so annoying. Why Samsung did it make this glossy, super glossy screen for? You could just, make it a little bit matte finish on it, so it doesn't so obviously become a mirror. But again, it's not a problem if you're working in a dark room. Like a hotel room, for example, that's where you're gonna use this screen. I will not use the screen at home or in my studio because I have my own screens there, so I just plug it in, another screen into it. As I could see, the ports was kind of, limited. You need a dongle. When you buy a dongle, you can also connect your internet directly to that if you're gonna game. So how is the gaming? Well, I'm a CSGO player because I think CSGO is the best game ever made on this planet. And I'm looking so much forward for CS2, so I can't hold myself. But anyways, that's what I'm gaming. And I'm also gaming Red Dead 2. Those are the two games I play. Okay, I'm lame, maybe I should dive deeper into this, but let's start with CSGO. CSGO is a hardcore game where things happen fast. You need FPS all over the place. I tried to set this at the highest quality of graphic. It went bad. I had like 90 FPS or something like that. It's really bad. Especially for a screen with 120 Hz. It was like, how can it be so bad? I don't know. But I missed something. I missed to set the settings in Samsung's own settings to high. When I did that, I actually boosted a little bit, but not that much I wanted. So I dragged down all the graphics, made them decent, not everything on full. Then I boosted up to 270 FPS. That's awesome. That's so great. So I've been gaming CSGO with this computer for the longest I had it. So it's like 3 weeks now or so. I borrowed it for 3 weeks right now. Yeah. 3 weeks I've been gaming CSGO with this computer and I'm so satisfied with it. The graphic card, the NVIDIA RTX 4050, really delivers high quality and high-end quality for gaming. I'm proven the Red Dead 2 run smoothly Sublime in full graphics on everything. Okay, Red Dead is kind of an old game by now, but still, it actually needs a lot of power to run all those graphics on that game, all right? So with that said, I'm really satisfied with the gaming experience with this computer. Works perfect. The thing is that you can't use the keyboard that is included because the keyboard is too narrow and you also have the trackpad. As you can see here in the video, they made a really big trackpad and they shortened up some numbers on the side and also made it a little bit not that wide or make it like more narrow keyboard. That means that you can't game with that keyboard. It's not good at all. And when you're typing some kind, that trackpad, big trackpad, is kind of annoying because you got your palms on it. But you get used to it. But gaming is no way. The feeling of the keys on the keyboard is great. It's not like that, flat feeling that you got on the Mac, for example, which is like tick, tick, tick. It's not. I don't like that. I like the feeling that they have on the Samsung is really good if you're gonna type a lot. As I start to talk about the whole cycle of Samsung, I meant like the communication between the S23 Ultra and the Galaxy. They are like a married couple. I'm not talking about the fighting experience, I'm talking about how well they connect to each other. Once you have pushed connect to this device, you can just go nearby and get connected and you get a second screen. You can actually use your mouse into the phone and click on every app you have in the phone or drag files over. It becomes like one with your computer. I think that is an awesome feature and it works seamlessly. It's so good, no lag, nothing. It just works. It's really great feature between these two, which is also an argument. If you have a Samsung, buy the computer as well. The Samsung cycle is kind of obvious. And they are not like the only brand that does that. It's really common to hook clients up with their own environment. But Samsung has a really good cycle. Just to mention that the phone connects so well and so fast between those two, and you can just drag and drop files between them is so great. Especially for me who love photos and filming, I can just take my phone, pass it by and just take my mouse and drag the files over, and there you go, you have it on your computer. With that said, I have the smallest one of the Ultras. This one is with 60 gigabytes of RAM and comes with 512 gig SSD disk. 512 is a little bit under what you need. You need 1 terabit for sure, because you're gonna fill that SSD with software. So softwares today are really big. They are huge files. Just a game is like, I don't know, so Red Dead is 112 gigabytes. Then you only have like 380 left. Don't be dumb or stupid to buy the smaller SSD, buy the larger one. You will not regret that. That's my advice to you. If you're going to use the computer seriously, buy the one with the big SSD inside it. Speaking of the RAM, 16 gigabytes of RAM makes me a little bit back off. I was really insecure about this one. 16 gigabytes of RAM is not enough. It's really less in today. You need 32 at least, but you can't get it in this version, I think, or they changed that. I don't know. When I was looking it up, you couldn't get 32 gigabytes of RAM into the smaller one. You could get it into the i9 version, and also with the 1 terabit disk, which is Sublime. I think that computer is really a supercomputer, because this one runs so great with those 16 gigabytes of RAM that comes with it, that I actually don't feel that I need anything more. 16, it's good. I've been editing videos in Premiere with this one and it works so great, no hookups, and it's kind of fast also. The 8K works, I mean, like cutting in butter or something like that. It's really smooth. And export the 8K files, 1 minute of 8K goes away for 4 minutes or so. So it is faster than what I got today, but it's not like super fast, but it's decent. I have that time. If you want to go pro, you need to pay even more. So this is like a little bit between, I could say. This is a light computer. That means light computers can't have oversized graphic cards, for example. If you're out for gaming and you're looking for a gaming computer, buy a gaming computer. This this laptop is made for people that does everything, not like only gaming or only making music or only video productions. This one is a jack of all trades. That means that you have to cut down on something to get something else. So it's like a mid golden cut there. And for the money, that's a really good one. There are several other brands out there that also make great computers. I know that. The whole Samsung environment is so good, so high quality, that actually Apple needs to look on the sides now, because they're gonna be ran over by Samsung, believe me. Just give it like 1 or 2 years or so, this one will rock. They will rock. Just start with the mobile phone, it's so great. I don't like to have noisy computers. I have a gaming laptop as well. My gaming laptop is a powerhouse. It's really a powerhouse, but it sounds so loud. It sounds like I have a helicopter inside. This one is so silent. It's so silent. Even when it goes up on high cooling levels, it's still silent. It doesn't make any noise. It makes noise, but not much noise. It's not like they're gonna wake up the whole office when this one starts. It's really great. Even if I, try to convert heavy files or go into hard gaming, it's still kind of silent computer. I'm not getting disturbed with it, and I get disturbed easy. I'm always using my noise cancelling headphones and stuff like that because I get disturbed, but this computer doesn't disturb me. So what is my conclusion? This computer is not for you who love Apple. If you love Apple, stick to Apple, first of all. Second, this computer isn't for you if you're looking for like a hardcore gaming computer. This is not for you. If you're out for a hardcore editing computer that you're gonna edit like heavy files and do lots of 3D animations and stuff, this computer is not for you either. It's not for you. You should aim for the i9 version, the bigger one, the bigger brother from the same mother. This is my man cave, to be honest. My computer is my man cave. I'm watching movies, I edit movies, I play games with it. It's so nice and it works so perfectly. I'm so overconvinced that this Samsung computer is so good and it's for me. There's so many ups with it. It's light, easy carry. Take it to the hotel room, just flip up the screen. I had the AMOLED works perfectly, really great quality. You can just download today's work from your camera into this one. Oh, but you need an extra SSD disk because 512 gigabytes is not enough. Alright guys, if you're out for a computer, this Samsung Galaxy Book3 Ultra could be for you. It is definitely for me, who does everything with my computer, gaming, video editing, and also watching movies and all that fun stuff that you can do with a computer. I do it with this one. It's really, really light. It's great quality for the money, and yeah, you don't pay so much for it if you look on other brands that are much more expensive and deliver less. No name mentioned, but this one is so great and it works so good with the other Samsungs. The Samsung phone is just passing by and you have the second screen on your computer. It's so, so good. I love it. This is like a little baby. So I'm gonna do even more reviews about this computer, but for now, we stop here. And you should go down to the store and check it out because you will not get disappointed, especially not on the screen. The screen is so good. All right, with that said, peace, arrivederci, I'm out.